We have a couple more high school football games we'd like to show you. Aurora and McCook. Aurora, last year, remember, they lost to Elkhorn South in the Class B state championship game. These two teams always great when they play. I love the setting out in McCook. It looks like that's a nice play there for Aurora. I don't know if I have a final score on this one. If you have one, pop it up, but I don't know if we have it. Always fun when those two teams play. Freeman at Hastings St. Cecilia. This one was a defensive battle at Duncan Field. Also a great venue if you get a chance to go check it out. 14-0 Blue Hawks in the second. Hoping to get a drive going, but Jacob Dorn sacks Grant Schmidt. Next possession, Graham looking out to the flat. Lane Katzik and Miles Furman. Josh Bulkey there to wrap him up. A couple yards lost on the play, excuse me. Do we have any more high school games that we can show? Hey, look at this, folks. Columbus Scotus at Wayne. That's Bob Cunningham Field Memorial Stadium in Wayne, America. I threw a lot of interceptions at that stadium. I met Coach Dan McLaughlin again. I met him before, but I saw him tonight. He was at the Norfolk Lincoln East game, so took a selfie with him. Thought that was pretty cool. Scotus, they won Class C1 last year. I think they probably won this game. All right, keep it going. What's up next? We've already ran Bishop Newman. Any more? That'll do it. There you go. I also want to mention Lincoln Southwest did beat Papillion La Vista tonight up in Papillion. That's Andrew Sherman, first-year head coach for Southwest, getting a huge win on the road. So congratulations to them. I don't know what I'm missing, if I'm missing any other scores out there that I wanted to get in. I know Waverly picked up a big win on the road at Columbus, so a huge start to the season for them. I do know that we picked the right game of the week. Seward and Crete double overtime. It's always fun when those two teams get together.
In the first week? So awesome.
Absolutely. So a great deal there, and yeah, there you go.
Your guys were running all over, getting video tonight, and we have, new faces in our sports team, so I bet it was quite the learning experience for them.
We talk a lot about returning starters in sports and in college football and basketball and that kind of thing. If you take into account kind of everybody that helps, we have about 7 people that really, go out and shoot, and you help. Our producers help.
Luke's running shot sheets.
He recruits everybody.
Yeah.
It's all hands on deck for these sports blitz.
But if you talk returning starters, we really only have 2 with Keith Steuben, our chief photographer. So, hey, we have more games.
Hey.
Breton and Norris. I don't have a shot sheet, but let's see it. I want to see video of football games being played. I know that this is a great game too. I know the final score. I'm not going to give it to you just yet. Yeah, Gretna always a traditional powerhouse. Norris kind of been down the last couple of years, but they went up there in the first game of the year tonight. Hard-fought game. The Dragons came away with a 21-18 win. So Norris starts 0-1, but looks like a great effort. Great effort by our media partners throughout the state as well. Trying to get us video of some of these games. News Chopper 8 is in the shop, so that kind of hindered us a little bit tonight on getting to some of these games, but it's the first week. You only get better as the season goes along.
That's right, and you know what was also awesome about tonight? There was no widespread rain to deal with.
It was looking bad all
Right.
week long, and Brett all week long was saying, he would come to me every day, is it still looking wet? And oh no, and it was. And, we got all the games in, and we just didn't get much in eastern Nebraska. We still have a line out west, but you can watch even over the past hour, this thing has lost a little bit of its steam. It's going to continue that trend as we go through tonight. Still, some isolated thunderstorms will be possible. This would be way after midnight. I think 3 or 4, and probably fairly light if we do get it here in Lincoln tonight. 83 tomorrow. You could start with some rain in the morning and some fog as well. It's going to be a dreary early Saturday morning, but as you work your way through the day, it's going to get more and more pleasant. It's going to be a little humid, but highs to the lower 80s. What do you got, Brett?
Let's just bump out with some video of that Lincoln Southwest. I want to show it. I mean, I'm not going to be able to call the highlights, but we'll end the show with that. How about that,
There
Megan?
we go.
Let's
Good. Got to end a Friday night like that.
We got to at least get it on there. There you go. Lincoln Southwest, again, Andrew Sherman's first game as coach for the Silverhawks. They come away with a win.
Well, great work, team, and thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend. We will see you back here on Monday.
Good job.
Woo.